All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of our podcast. We are here today to ask each other a couple of questions.
Kind of,
Yeah.
and we'll see where it goes. So we're trying this thing with our podcast where we don't really pick a topic. I know our last one or a few of ours have had topics, but
Yeah.
we decided to be not so serious. But if it leads to it being serious, then we'll see. But I love asking questions, even though we're married. Like, I always feel like, or even though you've been married to someone or you've been friends with someone for a long time, like, there's always something new to learn. So I had this brilliant idea of us finding icebreakers. So in our small groups at church, we usually start with a icebreaker. And I thought it would be fun if we looked up a few, so we don't know what each other picked, but
That's like maybe one mildly serious and one that's maybe funny or silly. So
which one do you want to start with? Or are we just gonna...
you can go first and you can just pick whichever one.
Oh, goodness. Okay. So I'm going to start with a funny one then.
Okay.
Because I feel like the more serious ones could lead to more serious
You're only supposed to pick
conversation.
one question, okay?
Oh, I thought you said a serious... Oh, were we only gonna...
Yes, just one serious and one
Okay.
funny.
So it is, who in your life would you trust to take care of you if you were an egg?
That's an egg.
But like, it can't be me. It can't be me.
Who in my life
Would you
I
trust
have
to take care of you?
me if I were an egg?
Uh-huh.
That's kind of rough. I don't know who's the most carefulest person that I know. Definitely not you. You be breaking all
only
kinds of stuff.
because I'd be breaking glass all the
you break all
time.
kinds of stuff.
That's why I
And
said...
you're very rough with things.
I said not me. So
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't even choose you.
rude. Anyways, you've established you wouldn't pick me. It's okay. You still love me though, right?
Yeah. Dang,
Okay.
who would I pick?
I just thought it was funny. Anybody. Friend, family.
If I were an egg.
It could be someone who's not even here with us too. Like, just
I know.
anybody. Yeah. If you were an egg.
It's kind of hard, man. Eggs are pretty fragile.
Right. I know who I'd pick, but go ahead.
Who would I pick? I would probably pick my mom.
I was gonna say, I would suggest you pick mom.
Yeah, I'd probably pick my mom.
Yeah. Why would you say that though? Because she's your mommy.
Yeah, 'cause she's taken care of me since I was a baby.
Oh, that's a sweet answer.
And I'm still here, so.
Okay. What's your question?
Oh, you're not going to answer it?
I don't know.
We're not going to answer our own questions, or we're just...
Okay. So I would pick... I'm not going to pick my mom because you already answered it.
Okay.
Answered with your mom. Honestly, the first person who came to mind was Crystal because she's so like very like cautious like when it comes to the kids.
Oh, Crystal. Okay.
Yeah. So our friend, yeah, we go to her and her husband's house, they're a great couple that we're very good friends with, and like we'll bring our kids, and I guess because they're not parent or she's not a parent yet, but with our kids sometimes like they look like they're gonna fall but they don't, and she's like, oh, so I think she would take good care of me if I was an egg.
I believe it. All right, so mine, let me see. I guess I can start with a
Serious one?
serious one.
Oh no. Why are you gonna
I mean, it's
start?
not that serious, but it's a little bit more it's not as funny, I guess, or it might not
Okay.
be as funny.
I was just thinking we might go off in a tangent if it was a more serious one.
I mean, it's not really, I wouldn't consider this serious. It's
Okay.
not like
Okay, go ahead.
yours, right? It's an egg.
What?
You're asking if I was an egg.
It's funny though. Didn't it make you laugh?
So this one, I guess this is just good for conversations.
Okay.
But it says, if there's one thing that you could have a natural talent in, what would it be and why?
Oh, if there was one thing that I could have a natural talent in?
Yeah.
Dang, I feel like a
what
lot.
would it be and why?
Shoot. Honestly, one thing that I always wish that I had a natural talent for was music, like instruments. Like, but playing
Excuse me.
by ear, that kind of talent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like having a ear for like sound, like
yeah.
for instruments.
Or like just hearing something being played and then being like, oh, and then jump to like let's say I hear Beethoven or something, right?
And you
And
can
jump
just,
to
like,
the piano
replicate
and
it.
then yeah, I wish I had that talent. I love to sing, so I wish, or even
Or isn't that called like perfect tone or perfect, like having a perfect?
I don't know. I don't know
I don't
about
know.
music that much, but I love to sing, so I always wish that I could play an instrument. But I've also realized I can't play an instrument and sing either. So
Like together.
I didn't get that gift of singing, and maybe I could if I practiced.
Right.
But I wish that was a natural talent that I had. I don't know. Yeah. You're really good at playing instruments. And I sing, so I guess that
I mean,
works.
Yeah, I can play
The uke.
an instrument.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you pick up on things more naturally.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, when I first learned to play the ukulele.
Howley boy.
No, the ukulele. When I first
Ukulele.
learned how to play, it was more so just I would watch people's finger positions, so I didn't even know chords until like maybe a little bit long, like
I feel
later.
like a good amount of people learn that way though, because I know how to play a song, but do I know what chord it is? No, I just know that I'm playing the tune that it's supposed to be.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that was how I learned.
Yeah. What about
Yeah.
yours?
Oh
Buddy?
yeah. I mean, I think you would know. I feel like for me, if I had a natural talent, it would probably be singing.
Really?
Yeah, because I just like music in general.
The only reason why I'm laughing is because would you have a big boy voice?
A big boy.
There's this
I
thing
don't know,
where
it sounds a little sounds a little mean.
no, because that's what you call it. He trying to play. So people with like, I don't know how to describe it. He'll say certain like, it's like an inside joke. He'll say like certain people have like a big boy voice,
Yeah.
as in like a big, like a
There's a certain tone.
deep tone.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
No.
Don't be acting
won't
like you
say
don't say
anymore.
that.
Won't say anything else. I'm not trying to get in trouble. I'm just kidding.
Who's someone who's not big who has a big? Oh, I guess kind of to follow up on that question, if you did have a voice similar to someone, who's that artist you would want to sound like, or what artist do you like their voice, I guess?
Voice wise. It's kind of hard.
Can I give you some options then?
Like, I'll pick from your options.
Yeah, or would you rather just say one?
If I had to pick a voice.
Would you want like a soulful voice? Oh,
Maybe.
okay.
Why?
No, I was like, wait, Michael Bublé.
No.
You like his songs?
I mean, I like
though.
his song. Yeah, I like.
But you wouldn't want his.
I think I
voice.
like
That style.
classic. Yeah, like older style of music, like Frank Sinatra.
But you wouldn't want that kind of voice.
Yeah,
You
I
want
wouldn't
that
say.
big boy voice.
You keep bringing up this big boy voice.
Because that's what you. It's funny because
I don't
that's
know,
what you
like,
say.
It's kind of hard. There's a lot of different voices.
Would you rather have a voice like a John Legend, Justin Timberlake, Alan Stone, or Torrin Wells? I threw in like a whole bunch of. There's a Christian artist.
I don't know. I think
there's a soulful
I don't know. I
artist.
don't even know if I would choose any of them.
Really?
Yeah.
So you just want your own type of voice?
Okay, if I had to pick, maybe I would probably choose like Bruno Mars.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because he can sing like other stuff. Like he's pretty
Different
versatile.
styles.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have just one specific voice, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. What else you got?
Oh, do you want to do your funny one?
Oh, we're just gonna.
Yeah. Or do you want me to go
double?
next?
I can do it, I guess. I mean, it's not crazy funny, but it's just I thought it'd be interesting to see what you would say.
Okay.
So this one says, if our marriage was a movie, what genre would it be?
Rom-com.
Rom-com?
Yeah. Do you know what that is?
Hmm.
What would you want? Drama?
I don't know.
I would say it's rom-com. Very romantic but funny. And then
Yeah.
not drama, thank the Lord, but we have our moments of differences.
Yeah. Trying to think if I would agree with that.
A rom-com? What would you think? Well, what other there's like comedy, rom-com.
It's definitely not action. Not a lot of like or thriller.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, a little bit of comedy for sure.
Yeah, because I'm very funny.
You know.
He's playing.
I mean, yeah, I guess just a little bit of romance. Trying to think what else genres are out there.
That's about it.
No,
Drama.
I feel there's a lot. I mean, there's not a lot of drama.
Let's ask Siri. My daughter loves to ask Siri. Siri, what type of genre movies is there? She says there's action, adventure, comedy, drama, fantasy, horror, musical, mystery, romance, sci-fi, sports, thriller, and western.
Yeah. Romantic comedy
Told you.
with a little bit of what was that again?
I forgot. It didn't pull it. Siri,
Romantic
what kind of
comedy.
genre movies is there? There's like sci-fi, thriller.
I guess maybe with a little bit of adventure. I mean, I guess I'm more adventurous than you.
What do you mean you're more adventurous?
Yeah, like wanting to do things like more adventure.
Like outside?
Yeah, that's adventure.
That's not the only thing that can be adventurous.
Adventure
though.
is like going on a mission, you know.
Yeah, that's different though. Like going hiking on your freaking date.
No, that's not. That's not a. That's what I'm. Not, I don't mean that by adventure. I just mean like
Going out?
Going out, like just going on a little. We don't know where we're gonna go, but we're gonna
Oh,
go
I
on
like
an
that.
adventure. Sometimes.
It depends if I'm in the mood.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, well, just stay home.
Yeah, because I have like woman, time of the month and stuff, and I just want to be at
Sometimes.
home. Shoot.
But I think like when it comes to like adventure, I don't know. I like to go adventure, even into like new places.
I like that. I like it when it's planned, I guess. When and plans don't change.
That's the thing, though. You don't ever know what's gonna happen.
No,
You just go with the flow.
I can be spontaneous, but it just depends. Like if you gotta make me think too much about where we're going, I ain't down. Because sometimes you're like, where do you want to go? What do you want to go eat? And then I pick a place and you're like,
That's different though.
No, but that still can be adventurous though. Like we'll go out and then like we'll spend 20, 30 minutes in the parking lot deciding what to do. That I'm just like, I am tired already. You just used up 30 minutes of my life. Like
And it's
trying
not
to
because
find
of
the
me though. I would give suggestions and I'm like, nah, I don't want that.
It depends. Sometimes you just go drive somewhere and then that usually I'm like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like today, this morning,
What?
when we went to breakfast, you kind of just like drove off. Didn't tell me where.
I mean, it was already kind of suggested before then, though.
I know, but you still had an option to.
I tried looking
decide.
for something else, something that we didn't try before, but I was like, oh, whatever.
Well, it just goes with
Well,
something familiar.
I didn't want to spend too much time trying to look for something.
My turn?
Yeah.
It is. If you had a chance to go back in time for 24 hours, where and when would you go?
Dang. If I had a chance.
Or
to go back
I'll
in
let you
time
decide because there's another one that I think is pretty cool
for
too.
24 hours. Where and when? Or
Where and when would you go if you had to go, if you had a chance to go back in time? Oh,
why?
no. I said I might cry during my answer.
If I had a chance to go back in time, where and when? Dang. That's a lot to think about.
You can't think of one?
Not a specific one.
You don't have to change anything. It just says where and oh, yeah. It just says where and when would you go? Oh, if you had a chance to go back in time for 24 hours. I guess to make it easier, if you had a chance to go back in time in your own life.
Oh, in my own life.
Yeah, where and where. That
Okay,
might be
I was thinking
easier.
about like anytime.
Anytime. No,
period.
like
I mean,
well, this doesn't say it, but it's much easier if it was in your own life.
I was like, if any time period, there's a lot.
In your own life.
In my own life, is there a time that I would go back?
Like you don't have to change anything, but if you could relive it, I guess.
I don't know. In my own life, or during my own lifetime. I don't know. I don't know if I would go back
Really?
to any time period in my lifetime.
Yeah.
I mean,
You wouldn't go back to like the birth of any of your kids, or when we got engaged, or when you met me, or when you first moved from Vegas to Hawaii, or from Hawaii to Vegas. Nothing? Okay, I'm gonna ask you
don't think
another
so.
one then. The other question was, what's your earliest memory that makes you smile?
my earliest memory that makes me smile.
Yeah.
Earliest memory that makes me smile.
Nothing?
I'm trying to think of my recent memories. Shoot,
It doesn't have
it's
to
just
be
kind of hard when
rec-
you get put on the spot.
It just says, what's your earliest memory that makes you smile? It doesn't say recent. Are you tired?
I'm not. I mean, maybe a little bit, but
You're Delulu. Earliest.
I guess I would say Avea's Christmas festival.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Just I don't know, just seeing her like
Oh, it was
step outside
really.
of our comfort zone,
It
because
was
like
so
knowing how she is
cute.
sometimes, like I wouldn't have expected her to like be like all into it as she was. Like she had a
Yeah.
little performance and she kind
For
of went,
school.
she went ham, like she went in. She was like feeling it like even more than some of her classmates.
But let's take it back. Rewind, because he didn't really experience it. I was just concerned that she wasn't even gonna get up on stage. So she did
Right.
have her class. They did they sang, but I thought she wasn't even gonna get to that point, to be honest, because she was not crying, but I dropped her off to class and she didn't want to go to her
Like to
class, her
prepare.
friends at all.
Yeah.
And so she just wanted to stand next to me and she was like hanging on to me like, "Mommy, I don't want to. I'm shy." She has like this thing where I don't know if it was just the nerves or whatever, but I didn't think, I was like, "Oh my gosh, she's going to be like crying. She's not even going to be able to get on the stage." But yeah, definitely.
There
I
was
had to.
definitely some thoughts of like, okay, I don't think this girl's gonna go up there.
Yeah, but she did. And like he said, like she did
Oh yeah,
amazing.
she did like a really good job, and I think to me, I was just like, oh, like she was like very into it too.
Yeah.
Like she showed all the emotions and all the um, movements.
I'll try to post a clip on it on here
I
just so
mean,
people
yeah,
can
we'll
see
see,
it. But
but
that was cute.
yeah, I was very proud of her to see her do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially what went down before. I had to call in reinforcement to be like, "Your daughter doesn't want to go."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had to be the one that like, okay, just kind of push her in there and get out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that would be mine.
I don't know. Am I going to answer? Which question do I have to answer?
Either one, you pick.
I don't want to pick like such a serious one because, oh, where did I put the questions?
I mean, they're not that serious.
Mm,
You either pick which time and place you'd go for 24 hours in your lifetime, or a recent memory that made you smile.
I mean, since you didn't answer the other one, it says if you had a chance to go back in time for 24 hours, where and when? Honestly, I'd probably pick back the time where we left to Florida and my dad was here.
Mm.
I don't know. Sometimes I think about that.
Florida. Oh, like for the
When we went on the trip.
yeah,
Yeah.
the conference.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like sometimes, like not that I regret it, but I'm like,
What?
I didn't want to cry. That's why I was like, oh man.
Like you would go back to that time in the sense of like for 24 hours.
And probably just spent it here.
Mm. Yeah. You okay? Good.
No, my lash is gonna fall.
And your makeup is getting smeared.
I don't have makeup though.
Oh, what was that I wiped off your face earlier?
It was my makeup that I tried to put on my lips.
Oh. I mean, I know I wiped something off your face earlier.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I could answer that one still.
I mean, speaking of our Florida trip, if you could go back, do you think, okay, so the Florida trip that we went on, it wasn't like, it was kind of for fun, but it was more so for like, not ministry, for church. It was for church.
Yeah, it was for our church. It was like a
So,
church conference.
do you think that you would have still gone on the trip? It was something like we planned for months.
Yeah, it was like a lot.
And it was like the 25th one or something. Like the 25th anniversary, I think, or that was the following one. I want to say that was
No, I think that
the
was the one.
25th.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like at the time we were like very much involved. It was a church plant, so we were very much involved
Yeah.
in it. And I was just super excited because I was like, oh, this is like the first church conference that I was going to go to.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but we don't go to that church anymore.
Yeah.
But we were able to go to Disney World.
Because we wanted to, like, we just made it like, okay, we're going to be in Florida. Might as well.
Right. And then we had like,
Well, that was my first time on the East Coast, too. So,
right. Well, down south. Isn't
well,
that
yeah,
considered south?
south,
Yeah.
east.
But I think if we had the opportunity to go again, knowing what we know now, would you still have gone?
Knowing what I know now,
Yeah.
probably not.
Not in a bad way
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, I mean, because that's not like, it's just like, it's like you could always go again. Or
Yeah.
like plan it another time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't regret going, but one thing is like I didn't care for the places that we picked in Disney World.
It was alright.
Yeah,
But it was super, like for me, I was like super hot and humid.
Oh yeah.
Like that was terrible. Like I would not bring kids during that time. It was during summer.
That would be like not hell, but close to it.
Like
for
it was
kids.
just like every little, we would just try to make it to the next place for like shade and
I just
some
wish
place
that
that we could go in with AC. It was just,
right.
yeah.
I just wish that we picked another, or what did we go to? Animal Kingdom.
That was
Animal
cool.
Kingdom was fun.
Yeah.
But then Epcot was the other one. And the reason why we picked Epcot was I had coworkers who've been there and they're like, oh, you want to go to Epcot because of all the food, not realizing they meant the booze. And like,
The food was alright. Or the places that we went to go eat, it was alright.
I'm not very big on like beer. And I feel like people who like beer would do well in Epcot.
Yeah.
But like as far as the rides, because I love rides. As far as the rides, they were like old.
Yeah.
But if you're drunk, like it doesn't matter, right?
I guess.
To you. So I wish we picked another land or
Another area.
park.
And we went to the water park. The water park was fun.
Oh
until,
yeah, we did go to the water park, but it was like raining, like heavily raining.
Which kind of worked out though, because like there was no lines for the rides.
Yeah, but they like
Or the
stopped it
slides.
for a little bit. But yeah, that was fun though.
Yeah.
I feel like that was really fun part of the trip.
Yeah. I didn't really care for Epcot.
Would you ever go back to Disney World again? Like having kids now? Or nah?
I probably would.
I honestly
It would just be
wouldn't.
during a different time when it's not too hot.
I'd probably just rather go to another Disney.
I don't know. I feel like I would enjoy it more if it wasn't hot
Right.
and humid.
But still, I feel like
Because it's
would
like you're
I
waiting in
travel all the
lines
way
for
to
like hours.
Florida to go back there? I'd rather just go to Disney
I
Tokyo.
know, I really like that. Like, yeah, the Animal Kingdom. I like the
The Avatar ride.
Avatar land or world or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Speaking of Disney Tokyo, I wonder what they got there. Have you ever like watched a video on Disney
Yeah.
Tokyo? I haven't yet, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
A little bit different.
I'm not sure if we're gonna post that episode of us talking about our summer trip, but we're
Maybe
gonna
we'll
be going to
Maybe we'll do a little bit of vlogging. We'll see.
yeah. Oh well, we will
We'll
for
see.
sure. But
Just depends because we travel with kids and
we're gonna try.
we'll see. We'll try.
But the reason why I brought it up is because we're gonna be going to Disneyland Tokyo. So I wonder if there's any other Disney worlds, or is there only one?
I'm pretty sure there's other ones.
Is there?
Yeah.
Siri, is there other Disney worlds aside from Florida?
Or Disneyland.
No, Disney World.
Oh, Disney World.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's another Disney World. Sorry, if you're a Disney person, you probably are like, oh, duh, of course, yes or not. But if you'd like to, no, never mind. Basic about Disney parks. Oh, there's different Disney worlds or Disneylands.
Yeah.
there are 6 Disneylands.
What is it?
There's
Japan, China.
Cali, Florida, Paris, Tokyo, Shanghai, and Hong Kong.
Why? What does China get too?
Oh, because Shanghai and Hong Kong?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're totally different parts of China.
I mean, I'm just excited to see it in a different country.
Same. And I hear it's like cheaper too.
Well, yeah,
Do you think they
because
got
of the
churros
conversion.
at Tokyo Disney?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Should I ask Siri?
No, I'm pretty sure there's churros there. It's Disneyland.
With probably with different dipping sauces.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like different in the sense of like, I don't know, Japan might have like matcha churros or something.
There isn't that many Disneyland parks though, just thinking about it. Would you ever want to go to like Disneyland Hong Kong though?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know about China.
I don't know. Yeah, same. No offense.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying about. I mean, I have Chinese,
Not
okay,
anything
but
bad,
I don't know if I
but
go to China.
I just hear it's like dirty.
Maybe. I just don't know if it would be safe.
It is safe.
I don't know.
You be talking about because of like COVID and stuff?
No, I'm just
Or what do
saying
you
like
mean?
I don't know, like the structure of the rides or something. I don't know.
Why? Because it's Chinese made. It's not like made in China. like
don't know.
like Amazon, Temu products or something. Oh goodness. Would
I'm
you
just
want to go to
joking.
like Disney Paris or nah?
Oh, I mean, I'll probably check out any. Even if it was China, I'll probably just check it out just to see how it is.
Yeah.
Like if it's better or if it's worse than like the one here in America. From what I hear, a lot of people who are, like live here in America like the one in Japan. So I guess we'll see.
I guess I'll just have to watch more videos. I'm not a huge Disney person. Sorry if you are. I know a lot of people are. But I mean, I think I'm more so excited to go to them because of our kids, because I get to see them enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm more of
Experiences.
like, yeah,
Like having them experience things
Yeah.
like that.
I'm more of like a Six Flags kind of person or Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah, or like rides.
Yeah, I love those like crazy rides. Even though I get freaked out and I like feel like I'm gonna regret
Well,
it,
we only went.
I never regret
We've only
it.
went to Six Flags together.
Oh yeah, we haven't been to Knott's Berry Farm yet.
Okay, yeah. I feel like I like Knott's Berry Farm.
Better than
Better.
Six Flags? Then I guess we're gonna have to plan a trip then. That's the only thing though, like it's in California. I mean, not anything bad with California. Oh, I wonder how it is with the fires going on. Are they close to each other?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Is the fire still going on?
I have no idea.
Did they finally decide to put them out?
Oh, maybe.
Doo-doo.
We don't really have TV or news or anything here in this house, so
We live under the rock.
we kind of just hear what's going on or what people post on social media
Yeah.
sometimes.
Not that we don't care. It's just sometimes.
Like if you
It's a
sit in our
little
living
much.
room, there's no TV in our
Yeah.
living room,
Yeah. Yeah. But
and we don't have cable or anything. It's either
I
just
think a lot
Netflix.
of people nowadays don't have cable.
Even with Netflix, we don't really watch a lot of Netflix unless there's
Like a show that
something
we're
that
really
we
into.
really like to watch.
That's crazy though, because when you were younger, I don't know if you think about this, but when I was younger, I used to watch TV all the time.
But
Like
yeah,
it wasn't
it'd
even
be-
cartoons,
it'd be
but
in the morning, every morning,
yeah, every morning. And then I'd get
the
home
MTV music videos playing.
though. Oh, right. While you're getting ready. That's so weird. But like have you ever watched like TV, like cable TV and be like, well, this is weird? Because I have like, I'm not used to commercials no more.
Right.
Or not like I can't wait, but it's just, I don't know. I just feel so weird, like deja vu moment kind
Where
of
you
thing.
had to like wait till the next week to get the new episode.
Yeah, but no, I just have like this weird deja vu. Like,
mean,
am I
some of
living
that-
in the past? That's how I feel when I watch cable TV.
But you think you're living in the past right now?
No.
Oh.
Like when
But you're like saying you have a deja vu, like you're living in the past.
no, when I'm watching cable TV, like it
Like-
could be like a new commercial it could be a new show, but I feel like deja vu, or like I'm in the past
When you watch a commercial.
when I watch a commercial,
Like
or
now.
when I watch cable TV. Yeah.
Oh.
I just feel like it's
But when do
weird.
you watch cable TV?
Not really, but like sometimes my sister guys got somewhat
Well, they got
cable
YouTube
TV.
TV, I think, or something
Yeah.
like that.
But still, it's just kind of weird. I don't know. It's weird to me. I don't know how to explain it.
With what?
That I just feel like,
Commercials?
no, not just commercials, just cable TV in
Oh.
general. You know what cable TV is, right?
Yes. We don't have it, so I'm just wondering where you watching cable TV.
I just mean like, even, I don't know, because like in the Philippines, I'm not saying about now, but just, okay, the last time I really remember watching cable TV was, shoot, middle school? Or maybe high school? Like after, yeah, maybe like my freshman year. That's it, which was a very long time ago. And then in the Philippines, when I'd watch whatever, my dad had on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just feel like it's weird.
Yeah, I guess.
It's just different. Yeah. I don't know how you got on that topic, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember the last time I watched cable TV, so.
I just remember I used to really like watching Wizards of Waverly Place.
Okay.
That was one of my favorite shows.
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Yeah. That's when I remember like TV. And now
Like
it's
Disney.
just
I like Disney Channel.
now it's just like, yeah, I used to love Disney Channel.
Where they do the little.
Did you ever watch the thing where they show like how they really look like?
Yeah, without
Yeah.
the thing, the screen.
And it looks all like weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dang, that's crazy. Like, our kids probably won't even experience that.
Disney Channel?
Yeah.
Well, one thing, I don't think I'd have them watch Disney Channel.
Well, now. Not now.
Controversial,
Now that we
but-
know what really goes down in that industry.
Right.
But there was some pretty good shows, though. I enjoyed when I was younger.
Yeah, I used to love watching Xenon. Xenon was my favorite.
Or even Stevens.
Yeah, even Steve.
Phil of
Stevens was fun.
the Future.
Those I don't mind, but then like there was newer ones where I couldn't get into it, like
Yeah.
Hey Charlie, I think, or whatever.
Yeah, the newer ones I
The
could
dance
watch.
one, I think Zendaya was in it. I like Zendaya as an actress, but I didn't like that show.
Which one was that?
They were like they danced.
Was it was in a movie or was it?
No, it was a show. I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember. I mean,
But-
the last stuff I stopped like when I stopped watching Disney Channel. I think the last thing that was playing.
Victoria Justice.
No, not even that. What was the last thing playing? I think it was like Wizards. of
I
Waverly
like
Places.
Wizards. I like that.
That was the last thing I really watched on Disney.
I think that's when YouTube started getting popular too, like when Wizards, and then I remember that's when I hardly watched cable TV. Because I remember I lived in the studio when Wizards was out, and then I would, like in the morning before my class, I would listen to MTV or something, just play in the background, and then, yeah, but...
Did you ever watch cartoons?
Some. So the reason why I didn't really watch, well, I watched like Flintstones the cartoon.
Yeah.
And then I really liked Flintstones. I liked watching Arthur when I was really young. What else isn't? The bad ones like Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah. That was
And
a little
then-
creepy.
It is,
when you're
but
like young and
right, but like now that we're older, it's creepy.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
back then, it was pretty creepy, but I liked it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like scary. Ren and Stimpy,
Oh, I remember that.
and what is the Cat Dog? I used to love the Thornberries.
Thornberries. I
Yeah.
don't think I watched that.
It was like the cartoon with she had braces. It was on Nickelodeon, and then their parents were like safari, like they lived in the safari or something.
I don't think I watched that.
No,
I watch Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh yeah, that too. And
Rocket
Powerpuff Girls.
Power.
Yeah.
Rocket Power, Jimmy Neutron.
I didn't care too much for Jimmy Neutron. Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah, Ed, and Eddie. I didn't really watch them too much. Dexter's Laboratory, I watched that. What else is there?
Did you watch all that, or was that too old for you?
All that?
Yeah.
Nah. Just a little before me. What else did I
Welcome to
watch?
Good Burger, home of Good Burger.
Oh yeah, I watched that Good Burger.
That was not the movie though. They were part of all that.
Oh really?
Yeah. Oh no, or Keenan and Kel.
Keenan and Kel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Orange
That
soda.
was the same. That was the same. I love.
But that's not a
orange
cartoon though. That's.
soda. Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. I was just going back to the different shows back then. Do you think kids nowadays? Sorry, what other shows did you watch or cartoons?
Oh, gosh. I mean.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that's anime though. I don't know. I
Still
think
though,
anime is different than cartoons.
it is. But
I prefer anime over cartoons, I would say.
do you think kids nowadays would prefer what we watch over, what do they have? Like Coco Melon,
Or like
Bluey.
Daniel the Tiger.
Yeah.
Just thinking of
We're
shows that our
just
kids
talking
watch.
about, yeah. They don't, she doesn't get to watch
we
a
don't-
lot of stuff, but
Yeah, they don't watch Coco Melon, but I don't know. It's a lot different.
it is, huh?
Yeah. 'Cause
I feel like,
I don't know, like yeah,
did our
definitely.
shows have even have lessons in them? Not really.
I can't remember.
Not really. I
mean,
doubt it.
There's some animes did, in the sense of like character, like not giving up type of stuff.
Which one?
Like animes. I mean, a lot of animes. Not all animes are good, but
You're going back to anime?
yeah, there's a lot of animes that have like. No, I'm serious. Like, there's a lot of animes where it's like there's like character building.
Yeah.
Like,
That is true.
pushing through adversity.
Yeah.
Never giving up. Like
If you could be any anime character, who would you be?
any anime character.
Yeah. Brother, don't say that's a hard one.
Dang. There's a lot out there.
Come on.
If for those of you who have watched anime, there's a lot.
I don't even know if this mic was like rubbing up on the pillow. So like, it just kept falling.
Man, it's rough. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of characters out there. What?
No, I'm just laughing because you said there's a lot of characters out there.
Oh,
It just made me
I mean, yeah, like a lot of characters in anime.
a lot of characters.
Yeah,
like
if you haven't
people.
watched anime, check it out. You probably like
You
it.
can't pick one. If you could be any anime character.
Okay, if I could be any anime character,
Yeah.
I would have to choose a character from this anime called Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
And his name was Gon. So I just like the type of character he was. So I would probably be like him if I was in an anime. In the sense of like being there for your friends, having their back, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
That was actually isn't that the first anime you ever watched with me?
With you, yeah.
Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if it was that one or Demon Slayer, but it was Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, it was Hunter because
Anime is pretty cool. Like, it just depends what it is. It's kind of, some are weird though.
Oh yeah, there's definitely the weird ones out there.
Yeah, but I would recommend.
But there's some where there's like they teach some pretty
Of
good
course.
lessons in
Good
there.
lessons, yeah. It does teach like perseverance. No matter what anime, I feel like there is at least perseverance being taught.
Yeah.
Yeah, and fighting adversity.
Right.
So
Check it out.
yeah.
You may like it, but
I wonder what anime's like if Japan's gonna be filled with a lot of anime stuff.
oh yeah, for sure.
That's where it started, right?
Yeah, for the most part. That's Dragon Ball Z. It's the first Dragon Ball Z was actually the first anime I've ever watched.
Oh, but it's not the first anime ever, right? Isn't it?
No.
Is it One Piece or is it not One Piece, but
There's a lot of
Hunter?
there's a
Because
lot of
Hunter x
older.
Hunter is an old one, right?
It's pretty
Or
old. It's
yeah,
pretty old. I mean, there's a lot of old animes. Like you got the Cowboy Bebop, which is like a really old
there was
anime.
even one like that was about volleyball.
Akira. Oh yeah,
So
Haiku.
interesting. And
Yeah.
like one was about food. I know the one Asia was talking about.
Yeah. That one could be a little interesting at times
That
too.
one's weird, right? Because don't they have like
It's foodgasms.
yeah? I'm like what?
But
Weird.
yeah, I don't know how we got on the topic of animes, but
Because we were talking about cartoons.
oh yeah, right.
And then
Like just old
animes.
cartoons.
Yeah.
I mean, it was very different when we were younger.
Right.
Like the shows we watched.
The things that we did, I feel like there was a lot of playtime just because, but I think that's because we didn't have screen time, right? I mean, aside from TVs.
I mean, yeah, the TV was just always on.
Like, I think about it though, like, would I want my kids playing outside? I mean, our neighborhood is safe, but I don't know.
Even though we had cable TV and we could pretty much just sit in the house and watch TV, we would still go outside though.
Right.
I think the fact that
It's just so different though.
yeah, like we actually wanted to go outside.
Yeah. Like, do kids
And play.
even still go outside to play?
Probably, maybe, but
I think it's just different. Drivers are different. Like, you don't know who's crazy in the neighborhood.
That's
Thank
true.
God ours is safe, but still. People be driving crazy in neighborhoods
Oh, yeah.
sometimes. I even be like, slow down in the
Right.
neighborhood.
Yeah, I don't know. People just disregard everything nowadays. Whether it's
Right.
speed limits, whether it's red lights.
Yeah. Stop
This is the most
signs.
It's this time of my life. I've never seen more cars run red lights than today.
Yeah. Because how old were you when you started driving? 18,
18.
17? I was 16 or 17 when I started driving.
Mm.
And I don't recall like ever being like, oh my gosh.
No, like literally, like red lights stop and the car just
Yeah,
flying
that's
by.
happened several times. Maybe it could just be
Yeah.
Vegas.
Maybe
If your
but
state doesn't really let us know,
Yeah,
because
people
maybe
just-
we might consider it.
I just don't know what's going on with people nowadays.
People just gotta take a
Not all people.
dump,
Some
you
people.
know? Maybe they gotta take a dump and gotta go.
really gotta get somewhere urgently.
Right.
Maybe if they move with some of that urgency in other areas of their life.
Did you ever have a time where you were driving, like either you or you were with someone where your life just flashed before your eyes and you're like, dang? Because that happened to me a few times. Not me driving, thank God.
No.
But, oh, actually, 3 times. 2 times I was driving.
No.
Not flash before my eyes, but
I mean, there was times where like, yeah, people ran stop signs in front of me. Where I mean, yeah,
yeah.
but not to the point where, yeah, my life flashed before my eyes.
I don't know
Thank
the best.
God.
Right. I think one
But-
was by the house here, like when I was in high school or something. It was all of our family, like me, my mom, my sister, guys, and Corey was with them too. He was really little. And we were at a green light, and then I think another car was at red, but they turned, and mom's just like, whoa, like they just missed us. Like if mom like was driving really fast, yeah, then they could have hit us. But that happened a few times.
Dang.
But thank God, like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I consider myself, for the most part, aware of other drivers when I'm driving. Obviously, here I've seen that, like, the amount of people that run red lights. I no longer like take off on a green light. You know, like I'm like a little hesitant.
I don't think she even went like right when it turned green.
No, I know. I'm just saying in general.
No, yeah. That's the number one thing my dad taught me was wait when your light turns green, just wait for a few seconds. Cuz he's like, you never know if
I mean, if I can't like physically see like a good amount of distance,
Yeah.
like when I'm looking left and right,
Yeah.
then I will like kind of slowly go out. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's a crazy time now.
it is.
There's so much things
Just people
about.
is crazy. I don't think people are,
Yeah,
not people, but not everyone, right? But I think people aren't as aware of things, or do they? Do some people even care
yeah.
about their surroundings?
I don't know. I feel like some people just don't care
Yeah,
about
exactly.
anything.
Except themselves
Yeah,
and just putting other people in danger. But hey,
right. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. To a point, I can't stand some people like that, but
they exist.
they're out there.
Yeah, most of
As
them
long as
move
they're
to
not putting
Vegas.
my
No, I'm
family
just
in
kidding.
danger,
I
then
mean,
I'll be fine.
yeah,
But if it gets to the point where my family's gonna be in danger, then it might be a different story.
yeah. Let's pray that
It
doesn't
never
happen.
happens because it's tough when you have kids,
Right.
especially when your kids are involved.
That's gonna be something though. I wonder what it's gonna be like teaching Avea and Uriah to drive.
I'll be fine.
You gonna teach them?
Yeah, I mean, I was taught how to drive. I think I did pretty well.
I mean, obviously, right? We passed our licenses.
Yep, first try.
Do you think? Okay, I guess.
First try on my permit and driving test.
Good for you.
Yep.
So, what was I gonna say? You made me forget. Oh, okay. I guess we'll end with this because I don't know how much more minutes we got. But do you think it should be required that people at least take their driver's license tests after so many amount of years, being that people are crazy drivers?
Yes.
Same. But like, what would those be? So like, let's say, I think driving is 15 and a half if it's still the same, and
To get
like your
license?
permit, and then 16, I think, to get your license, right?
I don't know.
Dang, that's kind of crazy though,
don't
because
know.
at 15 and a half, you're still a kid. But anyways, okay, let's say someone gets their driver's license. How long, no matter the age, should they do the test again? Should it be easier? Should it be the same test?
Should be the same test.
And then do you, like, after how many years? Like every 10 years? Imagine though, having to do the test over.
I wouldn't say every 10 years.
Yeah.
For sure when you're like up there in age though. And you start to hit you're considered an elderly.
When you're a senior citizen?
Yeah, for sure. Because I've seen some crazy situations.
For real though.
No, because I used to work in a like retirement community, and when I was working at CVS as a pharmacy tech, and I've seen some crazy stuff happen in the parking lot.
Oh my gosh, something that just happened to me recently though. I didn't tell you this, but I was at the four-way stop near my job. You know where it's in the hood?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the car in front of me had their blinker on to turn, what is that? Their left. And I had my blinker to turn my left. And this is why I drive slow anyway, just because sometimes people they are gonna turn, but really they end up going straight. But anyways, so I'm like going, because I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go the same time because we're both turning.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, let me just slow it a little bit down in case they don't. And then so before you know it, they have the turn signal on, but they're going straight. And he just looks at me like, and I'm like, bro, you had your turn signal on, so that's your problem. But I mean, I was driving slow though.
That's one thing too that I can't stand is when people don't use your turn signals. Like, it's there.
Or use the turn signals and you're
like,
not using it.
Right. I'm like, it's there. You may use it,
Yeah, but like some people have their turn signals on. That's what drives me nuts too. Is
No,
when
it's
they
like,
have
especially
it
when
on.
you're like in a shopping center and you're like driving, right? And like the car is slowing down and you have your turn signal on. I'm like, I'm going this way. And they're just like, I'm like, are you going to turn? You're slowing down. And then they just like keep going straight. Or like they'll turn and like they don't have their turn signal on.
I think it's because people think other people are unpredictable, which they are. But
right. At least use it. It's
right.
there. It'll help.
Yeah.
Let me know which way you want to go.
and turn it off.
And not just,
if
us
you're not using
looking
it.
at each other like,
Right.
which way you going to go, man? I don't know. I feel like, there's so much stuff that I just don't understand. I don't understand what goes through people's heads, man.
Oh man. Yeah.
Or just, I don't know, maybe it was the way they were raised or how they were brought up.
It could be, or just things they go through. Because I feel like you can be raised a certain way and then end up going through like a traumatic experience. But I guess
I
we should
guess.
save that for another
Yeah,
video.
because there's a lot.
I guess the next video will be breaking down the way people think. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Or what really irks you.
Okay, guys.
All right, well.
Thanks for watching our
Yeah.
podcast. Hopefully this was entertaining to you, but
Yeah.
hopefully it was fruitful too, and it brought back some memories of like shows you probably watched. And if you're younger, you might be like, what are those shows? Well, now you can look them up. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can enjoy and thank us later.
Yeah.
So,
We'll
all
see you
right.
guys later.
See you guys in the next one.
Bye.